Transition. Students still have lots of projects and papers and exams to look forward to, but we can all see the light at the end of the tunnel. So on the one hand, everybody's sort of tired. On the other hand, everybody's really looking forward to the summer break. So it tends to be a very lively session. And this evening, I decided to do something different. Usually we have a corporate sponsor, usually the same as the person speaking. It's usually a large, relatively well-established multinational corporation. Tonight we're doing something different. As many of you know, I have organized something called the Startup Nation Study Tour of Israeli Innovation. We're doing it for the third summer this August, and registration just closed. I'll be doing it again next August. And just one announcement about that before I get to tonight's program. The connection is that I've been thinking startups and innovation for quite a while, and so I decided that this particular event, since we have no sponsor, that we would showcase some startups in our own environment here in Japan. But I just wanted to do a little bit of boasting. The companies and the startups and the incubators we visited on the study tour. The first time we did it, we visited Outbrain, which was chosen the startup of the year. And this time, we are going back the third time to a company called the Trendlines Group, which is an accelerator incubator that also has its own startups. And they just announced that the Office of the Chief Scientist in Israel was dominated by Trendlines. Trendlines Group won 3 of the 4 titles awarded. They won Best Startup for 2 of their startups, and they won Best Incubator for Trendlines Medical, which is the place we visit on our study tour. So I'm feeling very good about that. And so on the theme of startups, we have 2 entrepreneurs speaking tonight. What we'll do is each one will speak for about 20 minutes about their organization and their experience starting a company in Japan, and then we'll do Q&A. But I think I'm going to introduce both of them first so we don't have much interruption during the course of the evening. The first speaker, Gesundheit, the first speaker will be Mr. Guy Kaplinsky, whose company is WBO. Guy comes from Israel. He was a naval commander there. He got his degree from the College of Management, and he worked for the Japanese trading company Nissho Iwai in Israel until Nissho Iwai withdrew from Israel in 2002, and then he started his company called WBO. And WBO, you're going to be talking about WBO. Right. Yeah, so I will leave that at that. WBO works in the defense area and has helped many large multinational corporations in their negotiations with various foreign governments, and you'll be very surprised how many and which foreign governments Guy's company has been dealing with. And then in 2009, Guy came to Japan and started the Japanese subsidiary or branch or whatever of WBO here. And here they market a very special type of software in the Internet of Things, machine-to-machine communication area, where he will describe in greater detail than I can. But this is a very growing field in the future because all of our machines, all of our devices, all of our cell phones, everything we have on us except we ourselves communicate with other inanimate objects constantly. And so it's a very, very important growing area. Our second speaker is Elliot Davis, who has been a computer programmer and game developer and worked for several game developing studios in his 4 years here in Japan. He has a degree from a very specialized school called Digipen. Digipen is based in Redmond, of course the town famous for Microsoft, and the degree he got from there, just so I don't misrepresent him, was in real-time interactive communication, that is to say computer science. He also studied at Emerson College in Boston. He studied graphic design and TV production. Guy has 3 children and does triathlons, and Elliot is active in the Tokyo International Players, and this I just had to chuckle, has in the past been a member of the Pride of Erin Irish dance group in San Diego. So a nice Jewish boy doing Irish dance, river dance, very, very nice. So without further ado, please give them both a warm round of applause. We will start with Guy. Guy Kaplinski, speaking about WEO and his experience here in Japan, and then we'll go on to Elliot Davis, talking about his startup, 24 Explore. Okay, let's start. Thank you.